Hello there, my name's Heidi and that's my narrowboat, the Wench, and I'm currently travelling up the Shropshire Union Canal, the Shroppie, in a little bit of a convoy with my friend Nikki and her boat. So join us to see what we got up to this week. Good morning everyone. Oh, it's cold today, really cold. I've got my big jumper on, t-shirt, vest, bra and my nipple warmer. Yeah, quite cold. Heading now today, we're going to go and get water. It's been quite a while since we've both filled up. I need to put my washing machine on. We've got Tyrley locks to do. There's 5 locks there and they've got quite fierce bywashes. We like a nice gusher, don't we? So, but anyway, get your coat on, it's cold. And even the Wench is cold today. And we are off. Yes. I had a lovely time going around Market Drayton the other day. I had a little bit of an explore and I had my hair cut. Yeah, I need to dye it still though, all my greys coming through. But yeah, it's a lovely, quirky, gorgeous little town. There's some beautiful black and white buildings. A lot of them are pubs. There's a little market. There's lots of little things there, lots of nice little shops and that. So it was lovely. So I'm just stopping here now to fill up with water and get rid of all my recycling. So the canal's gone quite sort of narrow here now. Yeah, a little bit tight. Woo! And it's quite shallow at the sides as well, so you've got to stay very centre in these little bits. And it is a bit of a struggle when you're trying to pass another boat. You can do it, it's doable. But yeah, you've got to do it with caution. Concentrate. And we're now approaching Tyrley locks. But it's gone a little bit nippy now because the trees are sort of blocking out the sun. And we're in like a little bit of a muddy ditch. Don't be rude! Anyway. Get up these bleeding locks before it starts raining. So because these bywashes can be quite fierce going from one lock to the other, myself and Nikki are going to help each other up the locks. We're going to walk ahead and set them so we can just go straight from one to the other. Blotches. So Nick's gonna head to the next lock, she's setting that, and I'm gonna finish myself off. Yeah, there's a funny smell in the area though. I think because we're under the trees, it's quite damp. The towpath's quite muddy. Yeah, so it's like a very sort of mossy, dampy, moisty smell. Yeah, I haven't got smelly vision unfortunately. But there's a funny smell in the air. It's not me, I've had a shower, don't be cheeky. I just love here how you can see all the sort of tree roots just in the rock and that. It's amazing. Yeah, nature is so beautiful, isn't it? Love it. Thank you so much to Alison, Stubbs and Dylan for becoming supporters of the channel via Patreon. Thank you. So I'm just moored at the top of the locks and I'm walking down now to give Nikki a hand. And I met up with some friends that we're in Llangollen with. And they're walking their dogs. And they said, oh, we'll help get Nikki up as well. So we'll have Nikki up here in a whiz, honestly. Because if there's 2 people, one can be doing the actual lock and the other person could be walking ahead and setting them. It just makes it loads quicker. Look at the right gusher on that. Nikki's got to come through that. I'd love to see how she does it. Even the heron is watching to see what happens. done. So that's it, we're both up Tyrley locks. Yeah, it was so much easier having those friends coming and helping us. It just makes it so much quicker, doesn't it? Anyway, we've cranked it on. We were going to just moor here, but because it's so early in the day still, it is, no, not me tuning up, 4:37. We're going to carry on going and try and find a nice spot to moor where we get lots of sunshine. Yeah, because the trees and that, we want to get free solar. We want to get solar on these solar panels so that, yeah, free electric, don't we? Let's get on. Danger, falling rocks, oh my goodness. I love these really high bridges on the Shropshire Canal, they're fantastic, but some of them have got loads of nipples on them, bridge ties to keep them supported and keep them strong. Woohoo! You can see them here, look at them, massive. I bet the run Wench is feeling a little bit jealous today. So it is quite narrow going through here. There are little sort of passing places where it does sort of widen out a little bit. Yeah, it's quite tight. Let's bang my head on that bridge then. Hey, but aren't they good, eh? Big high bridges here on the Shroppie. Yeah, we like it. We're down in this dirty ditch, yeah. Woo. The world's up there. So I've got myself all moored up here. It was hard work and I've got my wheels down, but just look at this. Wow, this is it, you see. This is what I love about boating or the outdoors or anything, is stuff like this. I just feel amazing when I'm in places like this. But yeah, I just love it. God, come on, don't you love that? Tell me you love that view. Bloody brilliant. It's such a lovely view out of my hatch this morning. Yeah, I've opened my flaps all wide, both sides. And yeah, and it's so lovely just looking out there, drinking a coffee. Yeah, no rum, it's early, it's morning. Yeah, but drinking a coffee and just looking out there. You can see Mount Snowdon from my boat here on the Shroppie. No, it's not really. But there's a big hill over there, I don't know what it is. But if you do know, let me know in the comments. But yeah, just looking at the hill right over there, across the fields. It's just stunning. And I'm doing all this from my home here on the water. Oh, I just love it, guys. I just wanted to share that little moment with you. So I've come outside for my morning brew and it's still very cold. I've got my fire lit. We tend to do this most mornings. I sit here and have my brew here on my boat, and Nikki's sat there having her brew, aren't you, Nick? Morning. And we just have a good chat across the water. Yeah, but it's absolutely beautiful. But I need to show you something. I hurt my back yesterday. Don't laugh. and I've proper hurt it, pulled it, because there has been quite a few boats going past quite fast. Most boats have just gone past normal speed and quite respectful, but there was 2 yesterday that proper cranked it and pulled my pins out. So I had to get out and hammer my pins back in, but look what happened. My hammer broke. I need to get a new one of them, because I love mooring in places like this, and if I haven't got a hammer I'm not able to do that. And this is just such a beautiful location. So yeah, so hopefully I can pick one of them up soon, because then I had to use Nikki's hammer, so it's a good job she was here, because there's no one around us at all. We're completely in the middle of just beautifulness. Just in the middle of nowhere, which is what I absolutely adore about boat life. Yeah, so yeah, new hammer needed. So myself and Nikki have booked a spot at a little festival this weekend to trade, so we're going to set off now to get there and get ourselves organised before the festival. So we've left the beautiful views behind, but the one thing about the Shroppie is there's lots of beautiful views. So I did really hurt my back the other day. Yeah, so it's been hurting me. I hardly slept last night. Pain. Oh, you see, when we get to our age, you see all these aches and pains, it's not good. And the problem is with boating, is it's quite active. So anyway, just to help with the pain today, I've got myself bottle of Kraken. It's just a little one. Yeah, so it's afternoon, so it's medicinal, that's all, don't worry. That's nice. Hey, I can feel it working already. Oh, come here, sound like a right old fart. Oh. That's the problem, you see, with age. I'll be stinking of wee and lavender next. Rude. So it goes quite narrow here, and it's also really shallow. You can't move over too far, because if you do, you get your bum sort of grounded in the silt and you're churning all that up. So it's an absolute nightmare for boats trying to pass as well, especially if you've got a mid-engine or a deep draft. Now this bridge is often referred to as the Telegraph Bridge, and it's gorgeous. And that pole was placed there in the 1860s as part of a string of telegraph wires and poles, but now it's the only one left. There's no wires going to it anymore, but at least it survived. And apparently it holds the record for the UK's smallest telegraph pole. I wouldn't say that's small though, it looks quite a big one. Moored up here. Norbury is just through the bridge up there, and that's where our space will be, just before the bridge. However, back here now, can't get anywhere near in. I've got my front mostly in, but my back nowhere near. That wheel I've got down's doing nought. Yeah, we'll move the boat closer tomorrow. So I've been sent these gifts from Alex. Thank you so much, Alex. This rum is virtually 60% proof, 59%. And I got 3 little bottles, the big bottle, and also these amazing tin cups. I love them. Puss's rum. Don't be rude. It says Puss's, not what you're thinking. And also just want to say a massive shout out to this week's pirate crew. So thank you so much, everybody. But yeah, huge thanks to Alex. Anyway, I'm going to take you now in the rear entrance for this week's ditty. So I brought you in the rear entrance, yeah, in the boatsman's cabin. Let's have a little sup. So this is it's virtually 60% rum that Alex sent. So let's give it a go, eh? That's really nice. Anyway, these ditties, and this one is from Charlie 402012. That's a smashing name, that. It goes a little something like this. There is a rum wench called our Heidi, who drinks rum from Saturday to Friday. She films all her travels up and down the cut and edits them carefully while adding some smut. It's not smut, it's called innuendo. Yeah, I'm not that rude. It's your minds that are rude, not what comes out of here. Anyway, I'm going to leave the video there. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe down below if you haven't already, absolutely free to do. But before I go, I just want to say a massive shout out to my patrons who help me every week and make all these videos possible. So thank you so much. So that's it till next week, guys. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you next week.